Just hours before shots rang out at a busy living and shopping area in Buckhead, Atlanta police say a large pool party got out of hand and 3 men were shot. Again, no one has been arrested. Joe Ripley has reaction from the community.
No one was fighting, no one was yelling, people were coming in, there was a boombox playing music, kind of everyone seemed to be having a lot of fun.
A pool party with a splash no one expected. Christopher Smith was hanging out at the pool moments before gunfire erupted. Atlanta police say a fight escalated among a large group in the lobby of the Peninsula at Buckhead Apartments, then spilled outside, leading to the gunshots.
It's a major shopping center. There's families coming here. It's still 7:30 at night, right? There's kids that are going to be out there. There's going to be, heck, the 22-year-old who got shot's basically a kid, right? So just kind of innocent people just going about their lives.
3 people, including a customer at the nearby Home Depot, were injured and taken to the hospital. The victims are 22, 55, and 71 years old.
I saw a ton of cars, of police cars, sirens blaring, come into the parking lot, swinging through at a very high speed, and it was really scary.
Mac Thomas works mere feet away from where the shooting happened. He says crime has grown in an area that hadn't normally had a history of violence.
As a bystander walking down the street, I kind of feel safe, but at the same time, there's always that voice in the back of my head that's like, if somebody gets mad across the street, you could be one of the ones hurt.
These are reports that you don't get used to.
Atlanta City Councilman Howard Shook wants to hold the apartment complex owned by Arium, a Carroll company, responsible.
If you own an apartment complex and you allow for a party to be advertised worldwide on social media that results in a gunfight, there's a problem.
We reached out to the owners of the complex for comment, but have not heard back. And while Shook is petitioning for more experienced police presence in the area, Christopher Smith says he'll take his chances.
Crime has spiked, but still, it's a small percentage of total population. But I think there's always something you have to think about.
According to recent APD crime stats, shootings in the Atlanta area are up 51% from this time last year. Several other types of violent crime also up. Earlier this month, Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms addressed the crime in the wake of another violent weekend like this one. The mayor said the city is working to hire 250 more officers, but interim police chief Rodney Bryant says the department is having a difficult time recruiting qualified officers given the current climate of police-community relations across the country. But Mayor Bottoms cautioned it will take more than an increase in officers to reduce crime.
There are too many guns on our streets and too many people in our communities who don't have regard for basic human life.
They also talked about working with the ATF and other agencies to cut down on the number of guns getting into criminals' hands. Interim Chief Bryant says APD is also focusing on community outreach and more programs for the city's youth to help prevent future crime.